Gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Top of the morning, Raider Nation. Welcome to another episode of I'm Your Daddy. Yes, indeed, it is Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast with yours truly, Lunatic Raider, right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. How y'all feeling this hump day? You feel me? How you feel on this hump day, man? Shout out to the world's most dangerous chat, man. We got NorCal Raider Jesse in the building. Mike G is in the building. Raider Syndicate is in the building. Eugene Powell, right in the kisser, is in the building. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Thank y'all for pulling up, hanging with your boy this morning. You feel me? Yeah, I know I'm a little tad bit late, but I had to rush home because I told y'all I wasn't going. I was all thought about canceling the shows the rest of the week since I got to pull these 12s. But fuck it, just rush home and I just wash my sweaty balls after I'm done with the show. Is that okay with you? That's okay with me then. Shout out to everybody out there, man. We got Josh Jones in the building, man. Top of the morning. Thank you for pulling up. Yes, indeed, man. It's good to see y'all, man. Glad y'all here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shoot. Ain't really too much to talk about right now, but moving on to the New England Patriots. Bill Belichick came out and said that despite New England being 1-4, they don't plan on making any changes. Go figure. So just leave everything alone and just hope it works its way out. You know what I mean? Hopefully it takes another week to do that. And see you Sunday, Allegiant Stadium, week 6. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See if we can even this thing up at 3-3 after this Sunday, man. It's gonna be interesting. Both teams are struggling, but we'll see what pops up. Mac Jones been struggling like hell for New England. We already know the Garoppolo situation, but we gonna see. We're going to see let's see. Let me see something real quick. I'm trying to check and see. Trying to see. But yeah, man, the team needs to do much better. Offensive line, especially play calling. Defense. Looks like the defense is starting to come into their own. Still some stuff you got to clean up, especially like Marcus Peters. He had the one play that he had where he helped cause the interception, but at the same time, the big play that was given up, if you go back and watch that play, was Peters and Amik Robinson both both came down on the same player rather than the Amik being handed off and going with the guy that was going deep, who ended up catching the pass and getting the big play. But just small things that got to be cleaned up. All in all, Max Crosby's a beast. Spillane is a beast. Amik Robinson, hey, he got to clean up a couple of things, but the boys, he's balling. He's balling. If we can just get if we can get the offense, the ball like the defense, we'll be all right. You feel me? We will be A-okay for real. Let me see what else is pulling up in the joint, man. One thing, man. We pulling up in the joint one thing, man. We got Raider Man 81, man. Top of the morning to you. Salute. Yes, sir. We got Sam Tank in the house, man. Top of the morning. Good morning to you. All I think the Raiders need to do Sunday is apply pressure. I think Mac Jones is gonna he's gonna crack. He's gonna crack. He'll crack under pressure. He's been doing it already. So far this year, they already benched him once for weird ass funny ass name, dude. Forgot dude name. Who the backup quarterback for New England? Fucking what's his name? Oh my god, I can't remember his freaking cracking name. Shit, to be honest with you, I don't know who's available to help the team. I would personally. You don't just make a move just to make a move. It's got to be something that's going to help. You know what I mean? That's going to at least shift the needle just a tad bit in your favor. I would more lean towards a defensive tackle. You know what I mean? Because we're still not getting good pressure up the middle. You know what I mean? Or damn, what else? What else would we? What would change this shit? I think the thing that you could do, since they did bench Illuminor, see what right tackles are available out there. Veteran, just to come in for this year and then see how it pans out after this year. But then that allows you, because I'm not too thrilled with him either. So if Illuminor is benched, you trade for a good quality right tackle that can man that's good in both pass and rush protection. And then you probably take Parham and put him at the guard to strengthen up that right side of the line. I think that one move can have you, be a domino effect to just fix the right tackle and guard. I seen there was an offensive tackle that went to go work out for was it the Jets? La'el Collins, the veteran tackle. He went to go work out for somebody, bro. I'm trying to go off memory. Fuck. Let me double check who the team was. But there are free agents out there. But trade-wise, damn, because you wouldn't do multiple trades. And the rumor is that the Raiders just want to go, trade straight across with player for player. They don't want to give up any draft capital. They're not looking for draft capital in return. Who would it be? See, the defense, it looks like the defense is coming into their own, though. You know what I mean? It looks like they're coming into their own. Maybe like I said, it just takes time for them to gel with each other, And it looks like that's what's starting to happen. They're starting to gel with each other. Now we got to get this offense, though, and I think the main part that's kind of hurting us on the offense is that offensive line. But who would be available from another team that the Raiders could trade for? Shit, to be honest with you, I do not know. I have not heard any rumblings of generally something like that will come available if, say, for instance, a rookie on somebody's team on the offensive line is making strides and ready to take over, and the old veteran there that still got something in his tank, but maybe for salary cap reasons, a team might want to get rid of the veteran and bring the rookie in. You know what I mean? And that they'll probably look for a trade rather than release him off bat. But I don't know of any situations like that currently on any of these rosters. So that's a good question, though. That is a good question. Zappy. Is Zappy young? Zappy. That's who's I think Zappy ended up coming into the game before the game over Sunday. I think Matt Jones gets, because I'm telling you, bruh, Max Crosby's gonna make Jones look ridiculous. You know what I mean? Ugh. It's gonna make him look ridiculous. But in order for us to benefit from the defense, the offense must put more points on the board, bro. You know what I mean? This sub 20, you know what I mean? I mean, unless you had that defense that can keep a team to 10 and 13 all the time, which, I mean, I don't know. Because if you look at the last 6 quarters, if I go by what they said, the last 6 quarters, the Raiders only gave up 16 points? 13. No. 4. Yeah, 13. Because you remember the Chargers got shut out the whole half. So the last 6 quarters, the defense only gave up 13 points. That's, you know what I mean? And with 4 turnovers. So that's another thing you gotta, like I said, maybe the defense is starting to develop that chemistry amongst each other. And I knew that was gonna happen. I keep telling people the defense got 5 brand new starters on it. For us to expect them to hit the ground running out the gate is fucking ridiculous. And I'm guilty of it too, because I overlooked that shit and was just thinking, oh, it's just plug and play. Nah, it's more than plug and play. Especially when these guys got to get used to each other and understand each other. They have to develop that chemistry, and it looks like that chemistry is starting to develop. You know what I mean? The same with Patrick Graham. Patrick Graham made some tweaks that you see it, especially using Max Crosby and moving him all around, over the center, right defensive end, left defensive end. You know what I mean? So they're moving him around to make offenses have to like, where the fuck is Crosby? Where's 98? You know what I mean? Now if we can just get that other player, and we gotta let Tyree develop, but he's developing. You know what I mean? He's developing, but he's not at where we want him to be or where we hope to get him at. We need another defensive end. And that's why the rumor is that the Raiders are looking to trade for a defensive end, a pass rusher, because we know what Crosby's doing. If you can trade and get somebody of that stature, that Max Crosby, like he's not going to probably be neck to neck with Max Crosby, but anywhere in that vicinity, just to add pressure from the other side, I think that can make up the fact that we're not getting pressure up the middle. You know what I mean? It can help you, because especially when you're going up against, there's a few mobile quarterbacks that we had to face. You know what I mean? And we're still not done. You know, we still got Kansas City twice, Denver again, Chargers again. You feel me? So there's gonna be some happy feet ass quarterbacks we face, and I think if we could contain them and collapse the pocket on them and just let our DNs get their grasp on that motherfucker, or get some strip sacks, you know what I mean? Reach out, knock the ball out of his hand while he cranking up to get ready to throw it. That's the best way I can, see turnovers with the quarterback still in the pocket. But we'll see. Josh Jones, top of the morning. Willie Wayne, what's the deal, man? Top of the morning to you. Thank you for pulling up. Good to see you. Charles Washington in the building. Let me see. Manuel Rodriguez, what's the deal? Top of the morning to you. Thank you for pulling up. Yeah, offensive line is struggling, bro. You see, they made an adjustment, but that's just one minor adjustment. What else do you think we should do on the offensive line? You know what I mean? Like, because Illuminor got sacked. Now I'm interested in knowing this Sunday, does Illuminor come back out to start, or do they stick with the tweak they made? See, that's what Illuminor get for running his mouth talking about when he signed that 1-year deal. Oh, him and Colt Miller going to be the best tackle tandem in the league, bruh. You done bit way more than you can chew, bruh. To come out and say some shit like that and then play the way you've been playing. That's crazy. I think Renfro is trade bait. You know what I mean? I think, and you know what? I'm not mad at that because you getting glimpses of what Trey Tucker can bring to this team. That speed is well needed, bruh. He adds that dimension that we lack. You know what I mean? That little son of a gun, you know, he's out there gone, boy. He got wheels. Man, for real. And they be trying to make that, the Raiders ain't beat Green Bay in 36 years. Bruh, let's keep it in real live. Yes, it's been 36 years, but we only played them 8 times in 36 years. It ain't like we play them all the time. We don't even play them that often. 8 times in 36 years? That's it? That's it. That's why they're 8-0. They were 8-0 against us. But they try to put 10 on 2 and make it sound way worse than it was. Like, they ain't won in 36 years. Damn. What they would beat them, 20 straight? No, 8. 8? 8? That's it? You know what I mean? I mean, 8 is bad too, but damn. 36 years sound worse than just 8-0. They really be trying to make us look like we ain't shit. Yeah, hey Sam, I was saying the same thing about the center yesterday. I think he's too light in the ass. Andre James. I think Andre James is too light in the ass at the center position, bro. Let me get you this man. Yeah, I like big offensive linemen. Just because there's much more for the defense to handle. You know what I mean? Then the girth of them, especially on the at the tackle position, causes DNs to take a long time to get around their ass. You know what I mean? You get those big yeah, see, he's 6'4", 300 even. 300 even. I think he's the lightest dude on the. Put it like this: Tyree Wilson damn near as big as he. Actually, almost bigger. You know what I mean? 300 even at 6'4". No wonder he's getting, because he figured he's gonna be right there in the trenches against the fucking defensive tackles, and we know they 300 plus. He's getting his ass back the fuck up. Back that ass up. Man, for real. I thought Juvenile came out with a remix. Back that ass up, because they be backing his ass up, bro. James, you remember they were talking about that last year before too, about I don't think he's gonna make the team type shit. Cause he's we gotta do something with this offensive line to get it better. I'm telling you, if we had the offensive line, I know it's damn near the same offensive line, but I'm speaking as far as production wise. If we had the same production from the offensive line that they gave us last year, I don't think that we would be sitting at 2-3 right now. You know what I mean? If we had a better pass protection and better run blocking, I don't think we would be sitting there right now, because we know the running game is the big part of our offense. That sets up everything we do. And right now, a lot of teams, they're throwing 8 in the box. Beat us with somebody else. But if your offensive line is not holding up for pass protection, how we going to beat you with somebody else? If we got to rely on the pass and we don't have enough time to pass, plus the tip, like I said, how many of those interceptions that Garoppolo had were tips? You know what I mean? Majority of them, 90% of this interception were tips. Tips. So we'll see what happens, bro. Like I heard about pass rushing being the object of their desire in a trade, but that was just hearsay. I mean, I don't believe the rumor. You know what I mean? I don't never believe the rumors because the Raiders don't leak shit. They don't leak shit. What was the rumor before that Renfro was gonna get traded before Renfro was gonna get traded before what, week 1 or some shit? Bro, we going into week 6. But I wouldn't doubt if he's the trade, if he's the bait right there. You know what I mean? That's the only one I can see them willing to let go to try to get better on defense. Because I think they kind of, especially between Trey Tucker and Carter, I think or Renfro, them two motherfuckers getting more burn than Renfro is. So it's like, I think Renfro's the odd man out. You know what I mean? How much is where is our cap at right now? Let me see something. Over the cap. I'm curious. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. And then we could probably narrow it if we could think about what players would be available in trade. All right. Right now we got, you might as well round it off. We're 10.997 under the cap million. 10.997 million under the cap, right? So here we go. So you might as well round that to 11. And then you look at Hunter Renfro. If traded, not cut, because what's our dead cap? We're not gonna cut him though. We're gonna look at a trade. All right. So if you trade for Renfro, oh shit. Dead cap money, cap savings. We will save. So with the salary of Renfro, that's 11.2 million on top of that 11 million. So you got 22 million. I don't think you would exhaust your cap though, but you could pull a little bit from it to add to Renfro's contract to match. Say for instance, maybe there's a defensive end that's making 15 million. You know what I mean? We can do that. 16 million, we can do that. I wouldn't go as far as going 20. I don't want to get that close to because you never know what we might need later on in the year. You know what I mean? Where we have to go sign somebody because somebody got hurt. So I would at least save about 5 mil under the cap. But right now we got 10.997 in cap space, and then we would save another 11.2 in a Renfro trade. So we could trade for somebody around the 15 million mark. You would get a good, decent defensive end if that's the route you go. You know what I mean? Who would you give up? I don't know. Well, I know on our end, I'm saying as far as another team, who would they give up? What defensive end out there could, you know what I mean? Let me see if maybe if I do a search and see. Let me see if it can give me that shit real quick. Which NFL defensive ends could be available for trade? Let me see. Got on the NFL trade block, big boards, tight end. Let me see. We need defensive ends. Bam. Let's see. Nah, that's a little too rich. especially they gave him that money too. They got Nick Bosa on here. Fuck that shit. What about like a Derek Barnett from the Eagles? The Eagles are so deep on defense. You know, they got now. That's one thing with the Eagles you could probably look at because they're so deep in rotation on their defensive front that there could be somebody they're willing to give up. But do they need a Renfro? That's the question. Do they need a Renfro though? But I know they do got defensive pieces that they probably could trade away if they need a fucking a wide receiver, especially in the slot. I don't think offense is there. But then again, they could though. They definitely could if they feel like he can. That's crazy, bro. I'm trying to figure this shit out in my head. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Let's check out Philly real quick. So Barnett. Oh, that's okay. Here we go. Let's look at their team. I want to see what his salary look like. All right. And see the Eagles. This could give Eagles some cap space too, because they're only 5.4 million under the cap. Let me see. Defensive back. Let me see. See, dude, nah, because you trade for Barnett. Barnett is only 1 million. I think. Well, let me see. What's this cap here? Cap number. Okay, cap number for dude. It would have to be somebody. It would have to make sense within the with the contract though. He only makes like 1 point something million. I don't think they will move him then, because there's no. But then again, he's a low man on the totem pole. But what could he provide us? That's the whole question. Let me see. So Derek Barnett. So he came in 2017 and he has only 21 and a half sacks since 2017. So only 21 sacks in 7 years. So to predict, why would you want to? Well, this is Bleacher Report trying to. Well, maybe you trade for him. No, I don't think that would be an answer. What about? I don't know if they'll give. Hold on. There's one more I want to see real quick. Now this would be a big bang if they could actually pull that off. It'll be a big bang type thing, but it'll be with the Washington Redskins edge rusher. Just guess who I'm thinking of. Hold on. Let me see. I gotta see the salary real quick. I don't think they would move him though. But then again, you never know. Cap hit is 10 mil. Bam. That'll be right there too, bruh. All right, y'all. Here it is. Do you think the Washington Commanders would trade Chase Young from Washington? His base salary is 10. Renfro is 11, but I don't think. I don't know though. The Redskins don't not no receiver. But then, God dang it, they will probably want draft picks since they got that new ownership group. They want to start adding to what they got. But then again, they got that young quarterback, and a Renfro could be very useful in that offense. But I don't see Washington moving on from Chase Young. But then again, you never know. I'm pretty sure the Bears never thought we would move on from Khalil Mack. You feel me? That's exactly what I was saying, Raider man. I don't see them winning a player. I think they would want draft picks because that new ownership group is going to want to start adding their own pieces to what they got. But boy, would you guys mind that though? A Chase Young with Max Crosby on the edges? Mark Holio. Who's Mark Holio? Mark Davis? You talk about when he said asshole? I kind of, there was only two people that was coming towards. The asshole was either for Josh McDaniels calling that play and not throwing it in the end zone and trying to get a touchdown, or Garoppolo not completing the play, period. I you know what I mean? It was like, when he said asshole, it was like, that's not the first time Mark Davis did that shit. Mark Davis did that shit with Del Rio, too, when he left Carr in the game, when Carr broke his leg. We were up by 3 scores. And then they had the nerve, Del Rio had the fucking nerve to call a pass play for Carr to drop back and throw with a 3-score lead, when all you have to do is run the ball and eat the clock. Because then Mark went nuts in that booth in Oakland. I remember when he did that, when that shit happened. He was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Why is he?" I think he said, "Why is he still in the game? Why is he passing?" or some shit he said. It's the same kind of shit, bruh. Motherfuckers talk bad about Mark Davis, but Mark know a little bit about football, because he even questions some of these motherfucking calls and plays that these motherfuckers be doing. Because he said asshole. Like, bruh, that was either for McDaniels or motherfucking Garoppolo. Whoever he thought deserved the asshole. For real. He said, yeah, he said asshole, but there's only 2 people. That was a stupid play call. When that shit happened, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Take a shot in the end zone. Incomplete pass, the clock stops. I think that motherfucker was having flashbacks. And they asked McDaniels about her. They did. I didn't catch the interview. Bro, that's the rumor is. I would say DT too, Gravy, but what defensive tackles do you know is available? I think you get more luck. You'll have more luck with a DN than you have a defensive tackle as far as trading Renfro. I don't know, because when I was looking at I just looked up the players, the defensive tackles available for potential trade, you got more edge rushers on that list than you had on DTs, and there was a little bit because they named more than just one. They had the number one. They had Chase Young, number one as far as for trade bait. Edge for Washington. Number 2 was Mike Evans, wide receiver of Tampa Bay. Damn, I went previous motherfucker. Then they had Derek Barnett, edge from Philadelphia. Derrick Henry, running back from Tennessee. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think these are just big names that you could try to go get. Then Darnell Hunter, linebacker from Minnesota. Chris Jones, defensive tackle from Kansas City. Now, if you want to sleep with the enemy, you can go get at Kansas City about Chris Jones. If you want to deal with the devil. No, I didn't say go get an offensive guard. I didn't say go get an offensive guard or a DT. I was thinking more of going for a right tackle since they benched the Luminor. Because there was a free agent left tackle, Linnell Collins, is working out for a team, and I'm pretty sure you can get him on the cheap, but that'll allow you to move Parham to guard if you're not happy with Roten, whatever I call him Roten, because I don't like the motherfucking rotten ass play the offensive line been giving us. And DE is the rumored position that the Raiders are looking at trading player for player and getting is another pass rusher, which it makes sense. Because one, Tyree is still developing. Chandler Jones is gone. What happened if, God forbid, Crosby or fucking Kuntz go down? Then what? You see what I mean? We got a shitload of defensive tackles. We thin as fuck at defensive end. You got an undrafted on the practice squad. You got a rookie on the active roster. Shit, because didn't Kuntz get hurt? He came back though, didn't he though? But just I bet you that kind of scared him. Like, fuck, if we lose Kuntz, that's horrible. Hold on, I'm reading this shit. Bill Belichick confirmed Mac Jones. Mac Jones will start against the Raiders Sunday. That's what they mean by they were not making any changes. But I guarantee you changes will come during that game. If Mac Jones lands on his ass a few times from Crosby or throws a couple of picks, bruh, they about to pull that big old. Y'all ever remember the old school shit when you used to bomb on stage and they used to have that cane with the loop on it and they grab you around your neck and drag you off stage? That's what the fuck they gonna do to Mac Jones Sunday. They gonna use one of them things on his long neck ass. Also, they just sticking with it. They gonna stick with Mac Jones, okay? You see what else they talking about? Nope, that ain't nothing. Ooh, they gonna start Mac Jones. Ooh, they gonna start Mac Jones. Ain't nothing like fresh fish on your line. Raider Chaos tops. Bro, that's the wrong idea to put Aiden ain't ready, bro. I don't know, everybody looking for that savior. He ain't ready. He is not ready. He showed you that when he went in there. Even if the defense is playing good, that offensive line is atrocious. That offensive line gonna fuck around and get Aiden O'Connell hurt, bro. He gonna fuck around and get hurt. And then what? Oh, we shouldn't have put him in there. Nah, you just gotta ride it out. You gotta hope that the offense develops the same chemistry that we're starting to see the defense do. That's all it comes down to. We gotta hope that they can do the same shit. Aiden O'Connell ain't gonna change shit. Not when the fucking offensive line is allowing sacks. Like I said, you gonna fuck around and get that young kid back there hurt, man. Fuck around and tear an Achilles or an ACL or some shit. Then we're gonna be looking fucking stupid. Wait a minute. Sanji said he thinks what Mark Davis said, throw it to the end zone. He said asshole, bruh. I seen that shit. Don't you don't make the same fucking, you don't form the same sound with your mouth. E and A. And I. That motherfucker said asshole. They trying to clean that shit up. Like I said, that's not the first time Mark Davis did some shit like that. Man, I wish I get to play when Carr broke his leg and they showed Mark Davis in that. This motherfucker did the same shit. Snooze Hernandez, what's the deal, man? Top of the morning. Yeah, bro, I don't want, if you pull Luminor, you gotta ride that now. You gotta ride that pony. You feel me? Do you want to ride the ride horse? Ride horse. I can't even guess that one on Aiden. Aiden can be developed, bro. They got players on that team that know he can make any throw. He just lacks the experience. You know? A perfect situation with him, I would say, I don't see it happening because we ain't been doing scoring points, but you get a nice little blowout of a team, throw Aiden in there then. If you blowing the fuck up out of the team and there's like half a quarter left, maybe it's just so out of reach, which is that gonna happen? I highly doubt it, but if it did, you know what I mean? Hey, let Aiden go out there. Or if you just getting the shit blown out, the flip side of that coin, if you just getting the monkey dookie beat out your ass and there's no hope, fuck it, throw them in there. Most likely the other team's gonna put in their backups. So just let him go out there and just get the reps he needs. A live game rep. That's all he needs. It's crazy. All right, y'all, I'm cutting this one short. I need to jump my ass in the shower and take my ass to bed because I got to do this 12-hour shit all over again tonight. But I'll be back. So we can hopefully get another W on these suckers. And then after them, Chicago. But the big game. Oh, that Detroit Lion game. If we could run off these next, let's see, if we could beat New England and Chicago, that'll put us at 4-3. Facing, and hopefully we'll see more development, more cohesiveness with the offense as well as the defense continuing to do what they do. If we can get on track and somehow start getting better as we go these next two games, bring on Detroit. That's a good measuring stick as far as how far along are we. You know what I mean? I can't wait till that shit, bro. Oh, that's a game for the asshole. We got a Monday nighter in Detroit. I'm not gonna work that day. No, I'm not. Just like I ain't going to work this Sunday. No, I'm not. Let's go, Raiders, man. Hey, there's always hope. There's always hope. Keep hope alive. You feel me? Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Hey, if some way, somehow they turn it around, bro. Like I said, if they win the next two, we are officially above 500. And these are winnable games. And these are the kind of games that can give you confidence, can get the ball rolling, because that'll be 3 straight wins if we can win these next two. To line us up with the Detroit game Monday night in Detroit. Bruh, anything can happen, bruh. And then after Detroit, you still got New York. That's not impressive to me. You got the Jets, not impressive. And then another showdown with Miami. You know what I mean? But our defense is playing. I think our defense can play up to the standards of being able to keep the game manageable. But I want to see the offense develop to be able to throw points on the board as well. You know what I mean? That's all we need. We just our trajectory got to continue to go upward, both offense and defense. But the defense, I'm telling you, if these guys if this starts coming to them, it could be a scary defense, bro. We got talent. We're just young. We got a lot of young defensive players as well. But you know, the development comes with snaps, and just getting out there and going over film and correcting your wrongs as a young player. But you see it though. You see this shit happening gradually. So we'll see how this shit unfolds, bro. It's never too late. And look, we still got Minnesota ain't impressive I'm not worried about the Chargers. I ain't worried about Denver again. And to be honest with you, Kansas City does not look like they're just blowing everybody out. You know what I mean? Like I said, the one glimmer of hope that we do have, it looks like our defense is starting to understand what the responsibilities are, and getting turnovers is key though. 3 interceptions this last game, bro. Key. Sacks and interceptions, bro. Turnovers. And I see us getting that shit. I'm not worried about the Colts. Boy, hey, we got action, y'all. We got action. We got action. I'm telling you. But it's all up to them. And the offensive line they gotta find some way to get the best out of that offensive line, bro. Because I'm telling you, that's the Achilles heel right now. Hey, bro, I said Chase Young. Bro. But I don't know if, you know what I mean? What would it take? That'd be dope. That'd be dope to pull off that. You know what I mean? And now that you got Max Crosby moving all around, you start getting Tyree Wills, because Tyree can go in the middle too, but they did that with Max Crosby. They put him at defensive tackle before. You get Chase Young, bruh, that causes, man, a lot of confusion. Motherfucking, hey, the offense, where the fuck is you know what I mean? But hey, we'll see what the focal point is for the Raiders to make a trade, and for whom. That's what's going to be very important. I don't know. You know what would be crazy? Nah, I ain't even gonna go there, bro. I ain't even gonna go there. I was gonna say, what if they trade for a quarterback? I ain't gonna go there though, because you know, to be honest with you, you know that Garoppolo was not first choice, right? It's already been stated in fact, man. They thought they was getting Tom Brady. They thought they was getting Tom Brady this year, bro. And Tom Brady just decided, you know, I'm good. So then, you know what I mean, prize number 2, Garoppolo. But like people say, In order for Garoppolo to win, the reason why he won in San Francisco, Santa Clara, is because he had a good defense. If our defense becomes good, like it looks like it's on their way to doing, that might help out a whole lot. You know what I mean? That's the same situation Garoppolo was in. We'll see how this defense, you know what I mean, how it shapes up at the end. Robert Pena, tops to you. I know, bro. And I think the defense is going to get even better. That's the problem right there for teams that's facing us. I think, and I think that will come with the wins. The turnovers and the sacks, you combine wins with it, your whole demeanor changes. You know what I mean? Your spirit is uplifted. You're encouraged. You're confident. You're ready to go out there. You want to play the next game to do it again. You know what I mean? This is what could happen. It's gaining momentum because this defense been doing this thing, bro, and going in the right direction. That's why I said, please let the offense match that effort, match that energy. That's all I ask for. Let the offense do the same thing that the defense is doing. Develop chemistry and continue to get better. I'm telling you, if we can somehow, some way win the games that we're supposed to win, that's winnable. Which, okay, let's be honest. Right now, we got 2 wins. Let me look at this. 2 wins. I think we could beat New England. That's 3 wins. We could beat Chicago. That's 4 wins. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I mean, we're gonna go this route. I'm gonna say Detroit beats us, right? So you figure we got 2, 3, 4 wins. And then that Detroit would be a loss. Giants would be 5 wins. Jets would be 6 wins. I'll say we'll lose to Miami. Kansas City will lose. We got a bye. Then you figure Minnesota is 7 wins. Chargers is 8. And Indianapolis and Denver will be 10 wins on the season. And that's being realistic. That's saying that we get swept by Kansas City. Will it happen? But I'm just worst case scenario. That happened. We lose to Detroit. We lose to the Dolphins, and we lose both games to Kansas City. That gives us 10 wins. That's playoff berth. That can get you into the playoffs because if you look at the records of the AFC, they're all in the same range. You know what I mean? They're all in the same range, especially if we with 10 wins. There's nobody that's just right now dominating, but it's a wait and see. It's a wait and see. That's how even the AFC is. The AFC is so even. I don't see nobody because, like I said, Kansas City's not impressing me. There's a couple of times that they won this year so far, and they shouldn't have. And they shouldn't have. You know what I mean? So there's always hope, bro. I guessed about 9-10 wins this season, and right now the way it looks is set up where it can happen. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Just believe, baby. That's right, Pyro. Shit, that would make more sense if you said that's a trap game for the Lions. Because I don't, to be honest, to keep it in frame with us being on the road Monday night in Detroit, and Detroit's been hot, like, you know what I mean? Been firecracker hot. Not saying that we're going to lose, but I'm saying if you were to pick any games that they would lose, that would be a good scenario for the Raiders to lose. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Not saying that it will happen. I believe that if we can go into Detroit and win that game coming off of a 3-game win streak, that will change our whole season right there. That Detroit game is a key to if we sink or swim. And I believe that's facts. That game, because that will be a statement game on Monday night against a team that is not bad. I mean, we beat Green Bay. Whoopee. You know what I mean? That's not an impressive win to me at home. Barely. But if we can go into Detroit, take on the Lions, and slap the shit out of them on Monday Night Football, you'll see this whole, that'll be that turning point in the season where that team decides we can beat anybody. Because right now, there's, like I said, nobody that we got to worry about that's like scary. There's no scary teams out there. Every team that you thought was scary end up getting scared in a game, you know what I mean, later on down the line. Like, everybody was like, oh, you see Miami scored 70 points on the Broncos and then fuck around and lose by 4 touchdowns, you know what I mean, the following week. That kind of shit. Like, oh, hell no. And then the Bills beat us. Yes, the Bills got us, but then the Bills got. Cincinnati ain't what people thought or was hoping Cincinnati was going to be. You know what I mean? The Chargers I'm not worried about. Denver, definitely not. Indianapolis, nope. Houston, nope. Who else? Jacksonville, you might have a little, they got a little umph in them, but they can be beat because they have been beat. The Jets, they're hanging on by a string, bruh. That went all south for them when Aaron Rodgers got hurt. Let me see who else on our list. New England I ain't worried about no New England. Pittsburgh, what you know what I mean? That's not scary. You know what I mean? So it's just a wait and see, bro. We got action. It's all up to the team and the coaching staff on how they go out there and handle this shit. Do you go out there and start improving and winning these games? And that's why I said I'd rather get hot later than get hot in the beginning and go cold. You know what I mean? If we came out the gate with 3 wins and then lose 6, and coming out the gate with 3 wins didn't mean shit. So it just shows me that they gotta learn, that they gotta develop, you know what I mean, that chemistry and continue to progress. So with that being said, man, thank y'all for pulling up this morning. I appreciate y'all. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Same Raider time, same Raider channel, right here on Raiders Allegiance. It is the Good Morning Raider Nation Live Raiders podcast. Thank y'all for pulling up. I'm Lunatic Raider, and you already know. Oh, and to those that's here and have not done so, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, man. Smash that shit. Smash that shit till it just oozes green discharge. You know what I mean? Like the Chargers do all the time. And please tell a friend. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Share, comment, like, do all that good shit, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. About to go wash my balls and go take me a good sleep so I can get up and do this shit all again. But I'll be here fucking with my family tomorrow morning, man. Shout out to the world's most dangerous chat, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for supporting and coming up this morning, man. Good conversation. Hey, let's do it again tomorrow, man. I'm Lunatic Raider, Raiders Allegiance. Hey, I'm out this. B-I-yeah. One day I'm gonna just start beeping. Bitch.